Did you know there are different kinds of salvation talked about in the Bible? Not every time you see the word save does it mean eternal life. A lot of times it does. In fact, in the Gospel of John, over 190 times it says believe, and it's usually talking about eternal life. But sometimes when you see the word save, it's not what it's talking about. Well, today we're going to look at this word justification and what it means in the Bible normally. And it is the past tense type of salvation. So there are three types of salvation in the Bible: past, present, and future. Justification is your past tense salvation. That is what happens the moment you believe. You are justified. Romans 4:5 says, "But to the one who does not work but believes in him who justifies the ungodly, his faith is counted for righteousness." Okay, so the moment we believe, we're justified. That means that God gives us the righteousness of Jesus Christ, his perfect righteousness. It means that in our position, in our standing with God, we are perfectly righteous. It means that we have eternal life. We no longer have the penalty of sin, which is death, but instead we have been made alive. Now, there are some passages that don't say the word justification, but are talking about it. For example, John 5:24 says, "Truly, truly, I say to you, he who hears my word and believes him who sent me has eternal life." It's a past, present, future, etc. Has eternal life. Will not come under judgment, but has passed out of death and into life. So it says past, present, and future, you have eternal life. So the past tense is when you believed you were justified. That is past tense. In Ephesians 2:8-9, it says, "By grace you have been saved." That's justification. And that means that you have eternal life. You'll never lose it. You're declared righteous. Now, stay tuned for part 2, where we'll talk about sanctification. And part 3, we'll talk about glorification. We'll also take a brief look at what temporal salvation and eternal salvation are.